This is Buck Nation, where rifles fire, engines roar, fish fight, and the games are played with a controller in hand.
How's it going, everybody? Buck here, and I just want to start off by clarifying that this is not a how-to video. Sure, I could go through and walk you how to do this, but that's not the goal of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm doing a valve cover job on I think it's a Chevy Cruze, and I just wanted to jump in here, talk to y'all about, just the way Buck Nation's heading and some stuff that you may or may not know. This is not a relatively hard job. I'm doing it for my brother-in-law, or my brother-in-law. I figured I'd hop on here. It'd be perfect time for me to talk to y'all and go over some stuff with y'all. So let's see here. Damn. Whoa. Okay. There ain't. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Valve cover's already ready to come off. Like I said, not a hard job by any means. It's a reverse torque. Anywho, so if you know me and have been following me for a while, you know that I do mechanic content. I am a mechanic, so it only makes sense for me to do mechanic content. But I also am just a down-home country boy who likes playing games, video games, and likes just having fun. So if you know me, you know that Buck Nation has always been a channel for me to just do whatever, whenever. And that's exactly what it is. Up, took that out. That's what it always has been. Ain't nothing gonna change that now. Ooh. There it goes. Ain't nothing gonna change that now. So here comes the valve cover. Real easy job. And what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at timing chain. I'm looking at the internals. Make sure there ain't nothing crazy going on. Don't look too bad. Not in that bad a condition. Some epoxy put down here. Good Lord have mercy. Yeah. So, first off, here's what I'm going to do. On screen right now, there is some pictures of my new truck, Frank. This is a 1976 Chevy S10, and it's been my work truck. You're going to see a lot of videos of it on the channel, on and off the channel, and just it's what I use and drive every day. Y'all might have questions about Smokey, and I'm here to tell y'all that Smokey is still around. And what I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning up the surface, but Smokey is still around. Hasn't gone away. It might not be a focus. I've been having some issues, but anywho, the plan with Smokey is I'm going to be getting a donor truck here real soon. To essentially take the engine out of, I'm going to take the engine out of the donor truck, rebuild the engine in the donor truck, and use the donor truck essentially as a way for Smokey to get back on the road until I get to the point where I can afford to repair the engine that I have. Y'all know that I'm planning on building that engine up quite a bit, and unfortunately, with that comes a lot of price, a lot of money that I can't necessarily afford right at this moment. So I'm gonna get a donor truck to essentially use the engine as a donor and use other parts as a donor until I can afford to get completely rebuild the current engine that will be the power maker and the thing that's going to end up making that truck nom. Now y'all might be noticing there's a lot of videos that have been coming up on YouTube from me. I am uploading about 5 times a week right now. What I've started doing is I've started to record or live stream, and those live streams I take and upload. So it is a lot of gaming, and that might not be why you followed me or what you want to see from me. Well, rest assured, those other things are still on the channel. You're still going to get the outdoor stuff. I got a rain moving in, so I kind of got to move on this job. You're still going to get the outdoor stuff. You're still going to get the hunting, fishing, mechanic stuff. All of that is still very much a part of the channel. So right now what I'm doing is I am cleaning off the head cover, valve cover, sorry. Making sure it's nice and clean and ready for that new gasket to go in there. So it's about ready. Let's go ahead and get that new gasket. I do quite a bit of everything on the channel. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of gaming stuff, but ultimately this channel is just my life, and if I'm gaming, you're going to see it. If I'm doing something else, then you're going to see that instead. But I never intended for this channel to be only one thing. I never intended. Dadgum, is this thing is like warped. This car probably needs a new fucking valve cover, like altogether. But it's from my brother-in-law, so I'm not going. Of course, I'll let him know. That's not gonna be my focus right now. Yeah, this is warped bad. Holy crap. Yeah, he's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to tell him about that. That's pretty bad. He might be having me do the same job again here soon, because that's bad. you know, I look at this, so you know, Buck Nation as a whole, everything I have it planned for it, and ultimately what I want it to be is a essentially a lesson of me. You know, everything about me is what you get on this channel, whether it's the gaming or the or what, you know. So I'm pulling out the spark plugs right now. Ooh, look at that oil. Covered in it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that is drenched in oil. That's why we're doing this valve cover. He's misfiring. And before we sit here and say, yeah, we're going to buy the new ignition coil, I was like, you know, I've seen a lot of these cars have these valve cover leaks. And all that oil is seeping in on those sparks, those spark plugs and stuff. It causes them to start misfiring. He's most likely going to end up having to get new a new coil pack. But I was like, you know, you want to try to stay cheap? This is how we try to stay cheap. And I mean, that's that. So when it comes to Buck Nation, you know, I upload all the shorts. I'm gaming. You got this stuff. I'm also going to start introducing some more of my faith into the channel, as well as just, you know, who I am as a person. If y'all know me, y'all know stuff about me. If y'all don't know me, join the ride, you know. I want to build a family here, you know, a group of people who enjoy what I do, whether it be the everyday stuff, doing mechanic work, or the more in-depth stuff of life. Life is one of those crazy things. Now, y'all, I got 3 series going right now that y'all have probably seen. If y'all are following my gaming, and just know that you're not just gonna get gaming series. Me and my wife, we like hiking. We like being outside. So you're gonna get more of a daily type stuff. Just what we do, how we are. Like it, don't like it, whatever. But it's just ultimately it's the way it is. We're here. We're, you know, living under God's light. We're gonna glorify Him when we can. We're gonna show y'all our simple lives. Because we're just down home country folks. Sure, I like gaming, but I'm still just a down home country folk. There's a plane flying right overhead right now. Alright, time for the valve cover to go back on. We got a new gasket seated in there. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, I can. There we go. Real simple stuff, man. That's all it is. It's a little thing we call life. It's just simple. You know, do something you love. And you won't ever work a day in your life. I love working on cars. There you go, my ball just gets stuck. There it goes. Do something you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. Here comes the mailman. All right, we are seated. So as I'm getting to the end of this video, essentially my whole purpose of this was to tell y'all more of the plans of Buck Nation. Buck Nation was always a life video or life channel. In my life, you know, I'm a business owner. I'm a family man. Love the Lord. I'm a down-home mechanic, down-home country boy. Love getting out in the woods, hunting, fishing. I love cooking. And all these things are things you'll see on this channel. I'm not going to sit here and say when you're going to see stuff. I'm not going to commit to that because life is its own journey. And we're all on it. And my goal, and should be a lot of y'all's goal, is get to the kingdom of heaven. So that way we can live eternity in God's grace. Now this thing just I bet you it did. Daggone it. Yep, it's dead. Alright, well, let's grab another battery. Alright, so now that I got them all tight, I'm going to go through one by one, make sure they're all tight by hand. Well, see, this one ain't even tightened. Thought I had them all. So if y'all like the gaming content, keep following. Follow my Twitch. If y'all like life stuff, keep following. If y'all like just seeing some good down-home stuff, keep following. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, this is a down-home channel for the down-home folk. My videos will be sporadic. It won't be very common. I don't know if that's the right word I want to use for that. You're going to get videos. You're going to get gaming stuff all the time. Because I stream everything I game. But videos like this are going to be a lot more sporadic. You know. I'm a business owner. I can't always record everything I do. But if I'm around the house doing some stuff like this, why not record it? That's the way I see it. I think I'm going to get this done right as this rain's moving in. Let me get this all tracked back up. And that's all tracked. Let's put this back in. Put this back on. Let's throw this on. Here's some thunder moving in. Like I said, I think I'm going to get this done just in time. If y'all like this video, press that like button down below. Comment if y'all want to see more videos like this or whatever. I mean, I'm down for whatever. And press that subscribe button. Comment what y'all want me to do. And press that subscribe button to find out what adventure we're taking next. Like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, I'll see y'all next time.